All right, today we have Car Thief Gets Instant Karma. All right, the final glitter bomb. Dang, it's the final one by bro. What's this guy name again? Mark Rober.
These guys just broke into my car in San Francisco and
Dang. Give me your nigga. I'm just joking.
Delivery mechanisms. That's no ordinary backpack.
Ain't nobody back here, right?
And this guy's
Dang, that fart spray smell that bad. I wonder what he put in it.
also trying to break into my car. But what he doesn't realize is those are bulletproof windows. Cause that's just funny.
Dang. That's actually a good idea. Nobody can break in your car if the windows is bulletproof, bro. Get some bulletproof windows. How they gonna get in?
Here, 20,000 cars are broken into in the city of San Francisco. But who's
look? They are getting in through the window.
Organized crime or gangs or just random individuals. And then what happens to all this stuff?
You know what it is, bro.
Just like
it's black people. I'm just joking.
Like, is it organized crime or gangs or just random individuals? And then what happens to all the stuff that they steal? Well, just like when we use the power of
they use it
and shut down those terrible
or sell it, probably.
In India, I'm happy to report that having teamed up with a veteran investigative reporter and gotten our bait car broken into 25 separate occasions over the past 3 months, we now have a much.
Look how bro broke in the car, bro. This dude right here.
Bait car broken into 25
Look how this dude broke in the car, bro.
We now have a
that man said, push the freaking window out the way, stuck his head in, bro. Oh my God.
much clearer picture of what's going on and even some thoughts on how to stop it. And as this video is the conclusive finale to the whole Glitter Bomb series, this time for reals, I'm so happy to report that we finally got some really good reactions to that perfectly harmless yet wretchedly abhorrent fart spray, including one
and it's yellow.
That's not too far off from Macaulay Culkin's here. If you haven't seen any of my
what do you think is gonna smell good?
15-second recap is that 5 years ago, these two took
he thought it was sweet,
torch, which inspired me to combine my engineering skills with my Christmas time affinity for Kevin McAllister. And that not only led to different versions of Glitter Bomb bait packages that would spin, spray, flash, stick, punch.
Oh, what is
fly,
that?
But
What
it
was that?
led us over to India, where we ended up infiltrating, then shutting down 5 of those terrible scam call centers.
Thank you, bro.
You said
they always be calling, bro, on some lying stuff, bro. I'm not even gonna say all the stuff. They be saying some real dumb stuff like, you get this much money if you send me this money. Like, bro, come on, bro. I remember one time they said, send them 5,000 for me to send them 10,000. Bro, get out of here, bro. It was the dumbest stuff ever.
Last year was the final Glitter Bomb, and that was true. Until earlier this year, I had the unfortunate realization that glitter and fart spray had solved all forms of crime worldwide when my own car was broken into.
Dang, got him.
Not cool, San Francisco.
Got him, dang.
That also made me realize our 11th hour
in San Francisco. I ain't never been there.
Got enough footage to uncover who was actually behind all the San Francisco car break-ins.
Bro.
So 10 months ago, for one,
you know exactly which window to break.
Completely redesigned the Glitter Bomb from the ground up, only this time it would be custom built just for cars. For starters, instead of using centrifugal force to fire the glitter, this year we'd be using 900 psi of compressed gas. Because if you take a CO2 bike tire inflator and attach a pipe to the outlet, then connect a high torque servo motor to the opening valve, and then repeat that configuration and stack them on top of each other, well then when you load those pipes with copious amounts of biodegradable glitter and fart spray, and then trigger the servo motors, that highly compressed
not the
CO2
fart spray
is gonna very quickly push out anything in the pipe that gets in its way. At the core, we still have a custom printed circuit board that will make all the decisions for the
how much does this thing cost?
Via a two-way cellular connection. Then we slap on a car horn for good measure and place that whole compact form factor into the base of a custom sewn backpack with external access to the outlet nozzles. Like in years past, we'll still capture footage using a pair of phones that get tucked into the sides, with the added benefit of serving as the backpack GPS and the speakers for the countdown timer. And once these backpacks
got all this stuff.
On the move all over the place.
Got all this stuff put on there.
We're gonna get them back. For the 3rd year in a row, we turn to my friends at T-Mobile.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Probably throw this out the window.
to make sure no matter what, we get the footage from the cloud, given the complete coverage and crazy speeds of their network that I've actually gone out and benchmarked myself before. Finally, we lock up the bottom compartment to prevent tampering, then use a rubber stopper glued to a patch to plug and conceal the outlets. Then as a decoy to divert suspicion, we got some clothes and a bunch of old non-functional laptops to place.
Yeah, right. Those laptops probably work.
Version with a suitcase form factor and identical guts in case word got out about the backpacks. Then the car itself has 8 hidden dash cams, all powered by a 2,000
cameras
watt-hour
everywhere, bro.
in the trunk that also plugs into the backpack with 2 barrel jacks. One to keep the entire device and both phones at 100% charge until stolen.
This dude thought of everything.
Digital tripwire, so the backpack knows exactly when it was stolen to initiate the stolen bag protocol. We also served up 2 more surprises this year.
Bro, how much stuff did he think of for this video? This is crazy.
Creating a bait car with impossible to break polycarbonate windows, which is the same stuff bulletproof glass is made of. That car also has the added benefit of a microphone in the trunk for detecting when someone's trying to break the window, which will of course release the air in this tank, triggering this pneumatic piston with a special surprise on the end. And as a final idea, we took an actual gaming laptop, removed the extra fan, and in its place added a GPS tracker that would continuously stay charged by using the laptop battery. That way we'd always know where it was, even if they wiped the hard drive. The thought here was to put
this dude thought of everything.
Stolen with no glitter involved. And then with the help of Dan Noyes, who spent 30 years as the chief investigative journalist for the San Francisco ABC 7 news team, we could trace the laptop's footsteps to try and get some answers. So after a couple of months of designing, testing, and building, we put them out in a few different cars, and we waited. And we didn't have to wait long. But before I subject
my
you to
God. Man, it's a black dude, bro. Just making us look so bad, man.
The broken glass, I'm gonna start off with a little broken glass of my own. 3.
But bro think he just got some. He just took a fart bag, bro. He thought it was, he think it's money and everything in there. Fart bag with a broken laptop.
Nice shot, Eloise. I'm Mark Rober, and for over a decade, I've been making YouTube videos to showcase what it means to think like an engineer. But what exactly does that mean? You ready?
Ooh. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Thoughts?
Probably less catalyst.
Good call. It means you know failure's part of the process. It's how you learn. And thinking this way makes you a better soccer player or piano practicer because you're resilient and you keep tweaking and trying until you get it right. Or you can just come up with a totally different solution.
Cheating, bro.
Because if
Cheating.
you think like an engineer, you think differently.
You think about cheating.
Creative new ways to have fun. And that's exactly why I created Crunch Labs, where you get a super fun toy that gets delivered to your porch every month.
Thanks, Mark Rober.
You're gonna love that one, Sarah. See you next month. And then you put it together with me as I teach you all the juicy
That's pretty cool, though.
So if you want to train your brain to see the world in a whole new light while having a ton of fun at the same time, just go to crunchlabs.com right now.
Gonna make one of those big messes in your mom's house, and she gonna get on you, bro. She gonna get on you, all right?
You nailed it, Gabe. Out of the gate, it was pretty
bro,
clear.
what the? How are they doing this so easily? Like, what the? Bro, these dudes and went out and bought tools for this stuff, bro. They is not playing.
To find out who's
they
behind all
breaking
these
the windows
car break-ins,
easily.
They were gonna do everything in their power to not be found out.
Finally, it's not a black dude though. Oh my God, another black dude.
Investigative journalist is that when one of our 8 cameras catches these
I didn't see
nearly
2 black
causing
guys
an
so far.
accident,
Oh
we
my
can play it back
goodness.
So Dan can run their license plate, which must be precisely why.
But there's no plate.
License plate. Thankfully, on our 3rd break-in, our luck improved. And this time we struck
There was a
pavement,
plate.
because
Oh my
once Dan ran
God.
the license plate, he made a shocking discovery. Turns out this car belonged to a longtime SF State College professor who also sits on the board of a prestigious Oakland charter school.
They didn't
So
stole
like
his
any
car.
Investigative journalist, Dan found his home address and showed up to confront him. Except he turned out to be a really nice guy who informed us that his license plate was stolen from his car.
Oh.
And what Dan would eventually learn on nearly all the other license
Wow.
plates over the course of our operation consideration is that not only do the thieves commonly drive around with stolen license plates,
We got Georgia plates.
but they tend to steal from a similar color and model as their own vehicle to avoid an obvious mismatch. So the car
Wow.
they could handle our cameras and investigative techniques, but now the question was, how would they handle a little bit of harmless glitter? Spoiler alert, not
This is
really well.
crazy.
Oh, it's on, yo.
That's a tracker, piece of little.
Yo, see, that's a tracker. I'm trying to. Throw that right here.
Oh my God.
Notice how the first thing he does is check the trunk by pulling down the seat, trying to unsuccessfully steal our strapped-down battery. This is pretty common for them to do, and it's why leaving valuables in your trunk isn't really a great option.
Bro, this is crazy. Look at you. Thought you didn't got something. Look at you. Look at you.
In the end, he changes his mind not just about our backpack,
Whole car sinking, glitter everywhere, through everything. You gotta get rid of
This
everything.
next one is truly one of my favorite reactions.
That man threw
because One of
everything.
the guys proves there actually is honor among
Another
thieves
black dude,
as he
bro.
takes the full blame for the fart spray stench. And I'm just gonna let the tape roll to give you an exclusive first-person viewpoint of what it's like to ride along with some of these smash and grab thieves.
To the next spot. Keep going. No, yeah, to the next. To the parking lot. F that. Money, we got Georgia plates. I got a route for us, money. Okay.
Dang, got his face on the camera.
Yes, and it's two more.
You go,
Yes,
hey,
two more
hey, hey.
parking lots going
You going to jail. You going to jail.
I just don't know what bag. Sorry, baby.
Here we go.
It shouldn't be. I'm smelling now. Me too. I'm smelling something. I'll claim whatever though. Yellow. I'll claim whatever. Is that shit back there?
Go. It don't matter. Just go.
He can't zip it. He can't zip it.
Do the other one. Oh, they got the. Stay, baby. Stay. Now. Shut up. Come on. Stay.
Pull up in front of him.
No, stay. Look at the.
Bro,
I got it.
what is going on?
I got it.
On the front. On the front.
Oh my God, bro. This is embarrassing.
Get in the car, money. Get in the front seat.
This dude with the females
You
robbing.
get in the bag.
No, let him get in the front. Let him get in the front so it's quick, bruh.
Get in the front. Open your door. No, that suitcase is not gonna fix it, my shit.
Let's go. Go left. Keep searching. We're going back to the first one. Hold on, nah. Oh, you heard that time.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Go.
8, 7, 6,
Oh
And we were
my
surprised to learn
God,
that more than
bro.
half of the steals weren't from thieves traveling in cars, but that still leads them to developing their own strategies. For example, this guy here has already scoped out and wants to steal our backpack. The problem is all these people over here would see him. That is, unless he just waits for the perfectly timed obstruction. This guy not only has an official construction worker type vest on, but his technique is to break in on foot.
Bro, these dudes got tools for this, bro. This is sad.
Back to his car,
How
where
down
he can
bad
now
are
discreetly
y'all?
Lean in through the window to see what he got, which probably works out really well 99% of the time. But it's hilariously the worst possible strategy in this case.
My goodness, bro.
Because in the end, he leaves the backpack behind and drives off, having stolen just our fart spray and glitter. Now, one thing all the thieves had in common was how quickly they could break the glass.
Stupid. This
Which
is
actually
dumb.
surprisingly difficult to do if you don't have the right technique, because all car windows are made from tempered glass, which, by the way, as far as inventions go, is an incredible feat of engineering, because it not only makes the glass much harder to break, but if it does break, it shatters into harmless pebbles that aren't going to leave deep cuts. The one Achilles heel to tempered glass, however, is it's extremely vulnerable to highly concentrated points of stress. So while this window can easily withstand
I
my
see.
soccer ball, baseball, and even wrench, if I take a simple spark plug and harvest just the ceramic insulating part, the sharp, ultra-hard aluminum oxide is able to create a tiny localized stress point on the window, and that's all it takes.
What in the
That's
world?
why in every case, they're using some form of this spark plug in a handle form, where the tip is a really sharp piece of ceramic or hardened steel, at which point it doesn't take much force at all. And since it's typically so easy for them, while the pop-up face didn't activate because of a dead battery issue, it was still really heartwarming to see them deal with our bulletproof window.
Not working.
When a juicy piece of luggage was just sitting right in plain sight, only to
Not
eventually
working,
leave
buddy.
in frustration, totally empty-handed. And to be fair,
Dang.
quite a few of the break-ins were from individuals
That's what they
it
get,
would be
bro.
a stretch to classify as seasoned professionals. For example, this guy tried to use a blowtorch to break the window, which definitely isn't a thing. He eventually finds a screwdriver to snap the edge of the glass, but then realizes he broke the wrong window and the backpack won't fit out. So he goes to unlock and open the door, but now he set off the alarm. So he has to ride off to avoid suspicion with mission unaccomplished. Or
Where's
there's
that
this guy who
camera
spends
coming
about
from?
an hour tracking the car, pacing back and forth to come up with a plan.
They got, like,
and work up
bro,
the courage to make the steal.
They got like 3 cars out there. Recording one car
Only
or
to
something.
eventually learn this hopeful life lesson on taking stuff that isn't yours.
Take that. Take that.
Keep getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, take that.
On my ass, but look.
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it. Congratulations. The chords are already made for you. We can drag.
Now before I end this video, and the whole Glitter Bomb series for that matter, with hands down the best reaction to the fart spray we've ever got in 6 years, I want to revisit the question Dan and I hope to answer through all these break-ins in the first place with regards to who's behind these and why. And I'll start by saying typically on the news, you'll see organized groups like this because that just looks really intimidating. But that was much more of a
Oh
rare
my
occurrence in
God.
my experience. More than 80% of our steals were just individuals acting on their own. So like not some kind of organized gang operation. And a majority of the 80% that were individuals honestly didn't seem like they even did this very often. So then why are they doing it? Well, as we were trying to figure that
Thirsty.
out ourselves, we sort of hit a
They
breakthrough
thirsty.
on our GPS tracking.
There's
platform.
no.
Because after it was stolen, it came
no
to
real
this location
explanation.
for
They
about
just
a half a
thirsty.
day, but then after that, it made its way over to this neighborhood, and that's where it's been ever since. But the thing is, Dan recognized that first spot because he did a news report more than a month and a half earlier.
Okay.
When he told the story of a video producer who tracked his stolen gear there because the thieves knew it was a fencing operation where they could quickly exchange the gear for money.
He's on
Homeless?
the phone with a San Francisco police officer when he sees his camera gear arrive at this location in the 300 block of Leavenworth.
And he goes, oh yeah, that's a known major fencing operation. Everybody in the Bay Area knows that they can bring their stolen goods and offload them there.
And look, there's a whole host of things that leads to 20,000 cars per year getting broken into and people taking stuff that isn't theirs. And some of the core issues down here are super complicated and require nuance and public policy to address. But right below people stealing from cars are these fencing markets. There's a demand for these stolen goods. So it feels like shutting down these markets and not having a place to exchange stolen goods for money so incredibly easily would go a long ways to stopping car break-ins. This is also why you see people stealing things like soap
Dang,
and toiletries
bro.
from a place like Walgreens. The thief doesn't need that much soap, but when he knows he can easily turn it into real money in less than an hour, you eventually get stores that look like this, or just permanently have to shut down altogether. And I can't imagine
Wow.
I'm telling the city something they don't already know, but when you have a public news report about a spot apparently everyone knows you can go to sell stolen items, and then 1.5 months later, my laptop goes to the exact same spot to be sold, it certainly feels like more could be done here to remove the incentive for the break-ins and store thefts to occur in the first place.
A broken
So with that,
laptop.
I'll leave you with
So it
that.
must have not
And I
been
feel
broken,
it's very
bro.
important to point out here
I
that
knew it
this
wasn't
fart
broken.
spray is perfectly harmless to breathe. It just truly smells really, really bad. because after breaking not one, but two of our windows, he yells out a racial slur ostensibly at an innocent bystander.
Dang!
And in the most perfect definition of instant karma ever, 2 minutes later, the dry heaving ensues.
Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that, buddy. Take that. Straight booty. Smell that booty. He about to throw up. This dude should have been tossed it. You idiots. I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss it.
So that's
should have been tossed
it.
it.
Final wrap on the whole series. And if you've been keeping score at home, we've had 167 porch pirates glitter bomb themselves, as well as 29 car thieves. We've returned $50,000 to elderly scam victims, and had 5 scam call centers shut down, with 53 of those scammers arrested.
Thank you. Get them out of here, bro. They always on the same thing.
And of course, a final thank you farewell to these two, without which none of this would have ever happened.
What are they hyped for, bro?
Look at that, is it glitter? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh god.
These are all the thieves right here, guys. All the thieves right here. Wow. All of them.
Oh. Ew, I smell it.
Yeah, show their faces.
Alright, we f***ing get it. Okay. Smells like f***ing shit in here.
Take that, buddy. Huh.
Scam. F you, YouTubers.
Bro, you stealing, bro.
If you want a Christmas morning reaction like that, well, I got great news for you, because they're opening this toy. It's called the Crunch Labs Build Box, and it's something I made to help kids think like an engineer. Because I myself
this gonna, all right, end of the video is just gonna be an ad. So